DrainMan here, and today I have got a very special video. In today's video, we're going to be checking out the brand new, all new, hot off the press Sector4 Freestyle quadcopter. And this is a Sub-250 quadcopter, 4-inch. That means it's not a 5, not a 3, it's a 4. That means you can get in the sky, have some fun, nobody's going to bother you because it's under 250 grams, and you could just tear it up. It is a freestyle quad, made out, very nice, not even out yet. You guys aren't going to want to miss this. Let's go! Alright pilots, so check me out. I've got this beautiful wall of drones, everything from whoop drones that'll fit in the palm of your hand, to micro drones, HD drones. I've got a 6S Cinewhoop drone. I've got a hydro dipped drone. I've got a titanium drone. I got a video on that, by the way. I have got drones upon drones upon drones. But do you know what I don't have on that wall? Is a 4-inch Sub-250 quadcopter. So I must say I am super excited to crack this puppy open. So let's see what comes inside of the box. I'm going to cut the plastic off. Now mind you, this is not even out yet. So we're going to see it for the first time together. Alright, let's see what comes in the box. I don't even know what this looks like. I haven't even seen this guy. Now, before I go any further, I do want to tilt the box up just a little bit like that. I'm going to zoom you in, and I want you to see right here we have a U.S. repair center. That means out in Texas, Cyclone FPV, if you break your drone, you will hit them up, and these guys will take care of you. All right, here we go. Let's see what it looks like. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh my. Okay. So, oh my God. All right, so let's pull out the quadcopter. Wow, look at that. That is sick. That is a 4-inch quadcopter looking very nice. It's basically a mini Sector V3. All right, so you've got some extra screws. Thank God they've hooked us up with some props, because just who has 4-inch propellers laying around? 2 battery straps, GoPro mounts, extra screws. New sticker pack. Okay. You've got your manual for your receiver. Okay, so here's the manual to the FR Sky receiver. That's all that's in the box. But here's the deal. My quadcopter that I have right here is a XM Plus. That means it's an FR Sky receiver inside of it. Now, I can just take that out and put in anything that I want. But if you're thinking about buying this, you wouldn't do that. You would buy the one that you want, buy the one that you need. Are you flying Crossfire? Put a Crossfire in it. If you're flying something else, put something else in it. That's fine. You do whatever you want. But mine right here comes with an XM Plus. I will mention that this quadcopter is HD friendly. You're not going to fit an air unit, but you can get a Vista inside of here. You can put it right in the trunk or find another way to mount it, and you can put yourself an air unit. And the reason why I say that that's possible is because the stack supports it. Let's go ahead and pop the top and take a deep dive, because I'm curious. I really am. I want to know what's under the hood. Alright, we just took off our top plate. I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. Let's take a look under the hood. Wow. Wow. Look at that. That is a clean setup. I see my capacitor right here. We've got our Caddx Ratel in the front. They did it in red, very nice with the red motors. If you're curious about the motors, they are a 4S 1804 3500 kV motor, okay? So that means they are very thin. They're very short, but they're very wide, at least for their size, okay? So they're only 4 millimeters tall, but yet they're 18 millimeters around. So that's pretty beefy if you think about it. These offer a different style of flying. It's a lighter, smaller quad. It's under 250 grams. We will throw it on the scale. We will check it out. I see that there's a GoPro mount. I'm not sure how this will do carrying around a full-size GoPro. We're going to have to strap one to it and find out. I mean, that's the only way. We do have battery pad up top to hold your battery. So it is a top mount style freestyle drone. I mean, could you mount to the bottom? I mean, I guess you could put your battery on the bottom if you really wanted to. If you were curious, it is an XT30 connector. That's because it's going to hold the lighter side of batteries. I mean, you can strap a full-size battery to anything that you want to. As to whether the drone can carry it, what kind of flight characteristics you'll get with it, I don't know. I would probably recommend somewhere around a 650 or an 850, pushing it if you wanted to jump up to 1,000, but you probably could. You probably could. It's a 4S quadcopter right here. So she's going to fly and freestyle very nice. You should get some time out of it. We're going to actually take it to the sky and we're going to actually find out. But I want you to take a look at this VTX. This is the HGLRC Zeus Nano. This is not your everyday VTX, okay? It's got multiple mounting options because it can be used in various scenarios. You can put it on a 16 by 16, would be a whoop style quadcopter like a micro. You can do 25 by 25 if you're going to actually whoop it up and you're actually going to turn your flight controller diagonal and fly yourself like a whoop. It's got that mounting size. Now, what that is the same thing as this flight controller. This flight controller, you might look at it and go, oh, 20 by 20 or 30 by 30. It's not. It's a 25.5 by 25.5. That is a whoop style. Right here on this VTX, you mount diagonal from caddy corner. If it's too big, you snap off the tabs and you go smaller. And if that's too big, you snap it off and go smaller. That's the beauty of this thing, okay? All right, so what they've done is they've connected a UFL right here. They swirled it up, boo-doo-doo-doo, and then popped it out the back with an HGLRC hammer. So on your mini hammer, you'll notice they've got a 3D print right here, and this is really nice. This is actually held down by the top plate. So if you take a look, these go right here, and they hold that down, boom. And built into it is two of these little straw dealios, which right now, seeing that I have an XM or XM Plus, or if you're running an RXSR, you stick your two antenna leads, bloop, right up through the straws. You've got your caps to protect them so they're not getting hit up by the props and all that fun stuff. And everything stays neat, clean, and you can't deny the fact that that looks pretty freaking wicked, okay? Now, moving right along, you'll see under our VTX right here is where they mounted the XM Plus. Doesn't matter what receiver you're going to use. It really doesn't matter. But they put standoffs and they picked it up off the back of the drone and then put their receiver under. So that's pretty sweet. That means you've still got space. If you've got something more you want to add, I'm not seeing a buzzer. Nope, no buzzer. So if you wanted to add a buzzer, you've got plenty of space. All right, so diving into our board, what we've got here is we've got the HGLRC Zeus 25 all-in-one. That's right, these all-in-one boards are pretty freaking awesome. The only down part would be if you fried the board, you lost it all. You lose your flight controller, you lose your ESCs all in one shot. I mean, unless you just fry one thing and you know how to fix it, you can go ahead and work yourself out of that mess. VTX does have a built-in microphone, so if you like to have your audio while flying, you'll have that nice option for you. Your MOSFETs are right on here. You've got your Betaflight OSD. You've got your microprocessor right there, and don't be fooled. That's an F722. I know, cram-packed on this little board for this little price tag. That's pretty freaking awesome. It's got an MPU 6000 on board. That's this guy right here, and let me tell you right now, it does have a 10-volt BEC. Now, it's got a 5-volt BEC. They've all got a 5-volt BEC. I mean, almost all of them, right? Yeah, all of them have a 5-volt BEC, and all of them have a 3.3. You gotta have it. Those are just the two that you need. Okay, believe it or not, there is 5 UARTs right here on this little flight controller ESC. Yes, yes, it is a BL Heli 32. I know. All right, let's go ahead and throw our top plate back on. Just a couple screws. I do want to mention that it is a unibody. So if you happen to break an arm, you're gonna have to buy an entire new bottom plate. This is the Sector4, so it's basically a smaller version of the Sector V3 5-inch, the Sector5. Mother. Alright, so what we've got here is the Sector5 V3. This is pretty much the same exact drone, just a lot bigger. Look at that. This was not meant to be light. It was not meant to be nimble. It wasn't meant for any of that. This was meant to be tough, strong, and really take a beating. I did crash full force, and you can see what happened. It was pretty bad. You can see the resemblance of the quadcopter. I mean, it's pretty much the mini guy of this. All right, let's go ahead and throw it on the scale and see what we got. Can you see that? So we are measuring right now milliliter, okay, grams. Now we're saying -1. Let's zero it out. There we go. 0, and who's ready? Place your bets, take your guesses. How much does the Sector4 weigh? Go ahead and jump down in the comments right now and throw it in there. All right, let's find out how much this guy weighs. Boom! Holy cow, it's only 132 grams. That's nuts. That's without the propellers. Let's put some propellers on it. Okay, let's put a battery strap to hold our battery. Oh. All right, so with battery strap, with propellers, we're looking at under 150 grams. So that, I guess it matters what kind of battery you're gonna put. I've got a 4S 850. That's probably what you would put on here. I mean, you put whatever you want. That's look at that. That's probably what I'm gonna run. It's about the right size. Look at that. All right, so there you go. You've got your battery, your props, your strap. I'm at 248 grams. Can you see that? That's pretty wicked. So what type of battery that you use will decide if you go over the 250 mark. Right now, this quadcopter, as is a Sub-250 quadcopter. That's how I'm going to fly it. I'm curious to see how it flies. How does it handle? How far can it go? What can it do? Can it rip? Can it shred? Am I going to be floaty, or am I going to be fast and aggressive? What kind of fun is this going to be? I don't know. I'm super excited. I can't wait to try it out. I'm going to jump into beta flight. I'm going to set this guy up, put my rates on it, and we are taking it to the sky. Sit tight. I hope you enjoy the flight footage. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one.